Hi everyone, if you've been following the channel you know that we've been doing some track days in the last few months, and today we're going out to the Bend Motorsport Park and we're doing the GT circuit for the first time. So 7 kilometres, 36 turns, should be a lot of fun. Always fun learning a new track, and these are the toys we're taking with us today. So we've got the 1993 Vspec GTR Group A replica, and the R34 GTR V-spec 2 NER. So I haven't introduced this car before. It's a replica of a Group A car. So there was an actual car that ran from 91 to 93 in the JTCC under the Vspec brand, and as I understand Vspec were basically an engine tuning shop. Let's have a quick look at it. It is only a replica, so it's based on an actual 93 R32 GTR, and all the main part of the replica is that it's got all of the stickers, the livery that would have been on the race car in really fine detail. The car was prepared by this company in Japan, the Kani Racing Design. They do modifications to GTRs and they also do replicas. So they did a replica of this one. And I think they've also done some other replicas. So let's have a look around it. Apart from all the stickers, the correct BBS wheels, obviously the correct bodywork, like the all the aero parts for from the Nismo car, and interior. It's got the Nardi steering wheel, which was used in the original car. Even the brand of seatbelts that we used in that Group A car. And all I've done to it is it did have a complete interior and it had no roll cage, so I put a half roll cage in it and stripped the interior, make it look a bit more like the real deal. Let's have a look under the bonnet. So under the bonnet, pretty stock looking, but then it's been dressed up like the real thing with the Vspec logos and so on. So it's really nicely done. But power wise, we've changed the turbos on it. It had a very small set of Dash 3 turbos on it for whatever reason, so we've changed them. And it's making 252 kilowatts at the wheels. So it's good enough, I'd say, it's good enough for mucking around and learning a bit of racecraft before we sort of wind it up and give it closer to one day 400 kilowatts, which would be closer to what a real Group A car would have. A lot of fun to drive. It's got coilover suspension, so it handles really nicely. It's got the Brembo brakes, so everything works really well. It's a good car. The Vspec 2 NER, I haven't featured this for a while, so I've made a few cosmetic changes. It's got 19-inch Advan Racing wheels on it. I replaced the carbon fibre bonnet and I've left it just painted in gloss, which I think looks really nice, and really just gone through the engine and fixed up issues with tune and that sort of thing. So if you watched one of my previous videos, we were wondering why it wasn't making the 325 kilowatts that it was supposed to make, and we've sort of been through a few things with this. It had a blocked catalytic converter and various other minor issues. So it could certainly make the 325, but today, just for a track day, we've got it conservatively sitting at 300 on 1.4 bar of boost. So there it is. Just take you around the back here. That's our rides for the day. So I'll mostly be in the Vspec 2 today, and D will be in the R32, but we'll swap around and do as many laps as we can on this new circuit. So we'll see you out there. So we're going to go out on the GT circuit. I've just been out for my first 2 laps and had a look at the track. Come in, just adjusted tyre pressures. And now go out and we'll have a look at the track. As I was saying, we've got a nice squeaky brake now. So yeah, it's this car's probably do a couple of laps of this 7k track and the brakes start to disappear a bit. That's it's fine. It's just a practice day and take what we can get, really. Not out here to break lap records in this car. Go through a couple of phases with learning new tracks. I'm still at phase 1 at the moment, which is where the hell does the track go? Once you get past that, you can start to work out where the lines are. And some of it's reasonably straightforward, where you can see the track like this. And others are tricky, where you have to know where the track goes. Start to learn that where you're slow, you know, back there it should be flat out fourth pretty much by the looks of it. But just while I'm learning the track, it's I'm using, I don't know, 80% throttle. I'm not really giving it the full beans. Like here is where I keep forgetting where it goes, and it goes to the left pretty quickly too, so you've got to be on your game. Up here you can't see the corner ahead, but it goes to the right, and this is the hairpin. I think it's probably the tightest hairpin on the entire track. And everyone's talking about these corners, because man, they're really tricky. Like this one here, then where is the line for this? And then this one here, this part here really tightens up towards the exit. So you go through here like this looks alright, and then geez, really tightens up. And then you've got this one here, which is where the radical just went off. Long left-hander, and you really have to get out wide. Whoa, and a lot of understeer there. Final fast left-hander back onto the international circuit, but you can see the car understeering line. Partly that's just because I'm not really driving it hard out of corners. No, I'm not, as I say, not going for lap records today, just trying to learn the track and not kill this car. This is the corner where it doesn't want to pull up once the brakes start to get too hot. So we'll probably get one half decent lap out of it. Then the brakes will disappear. The other issue I was having was with the clutch. It's a new clutch, but the last time I bought it out, it had air in the lines. So the clutch was a bit of a mystery box, whether it was going to work or not. Now we've had had that fixed, but then apparently it may need a new clutch master cylinder. I'm still up in third here. I'm just trying to work out where the gear change to fourth is. I suspect it's about there. And then this is pretty damn fast. Whoa, yeah, okay, maybe not that fast. So yeah, just got to learn all that. Second S here is tighter, I'll respect that. You got these nasty little things, and you can't really hop the curbs here. I mean, you can, but the curbs are really steep, so it'll knock the car offline a lot. Seen on the lap record video, the Porsche GT2, that he jumps the curbs there, but no braking markers down here, makes it tricky. As you get faster on a new circuit, you're rushing at corners faster than you used to, so you really need those braking markers. I've got to watch for where this tightens up. It's everyone's talking about it today. There it is, really tightens up there. Get up wide for this one. Woo! Okay, upset the car a bit there, but she's fine. Try and use the use the four-wheel drive to get it to cancel that understeer if we can. Too bad a lap, considering it's about my 5th time round. Still got to finish it. It's screwing up, so these corners reasonably familiar with. Bit of power on there, lift off, turn in, just balance the car, wait for the exit and get on the gas right now. Braking pretty early because this car brakes aren't fabulous, so they're alright. Alright, so that was a somewhat fast lap of the GT circuit. I'll let her all cool down now.